Good morning. Is it morning? Yes, I think it's like maybe something at 10 o'clock. Today is the 24th. Today's the 24th. I haven't posted in a couple of days because, like I said, I mentioned before, I was um, I'm going out of town to see my family. Well, I'm actually here in Connecticut. I'm leaving today. I left home. When I got off of work Friday, we drove straight up here. Um, this experience has been very eye opening, and I love it. I always felt bad that I wasn't at my altars. I wasn't doing what I thought I should have been doing, or doing as much as I wanted to do because I wasn't physically touching them. And I always gotta say, I don't know why I keep saying that, but I know I don't have to. Another necklace on, and I don't always have to, but it's just something that's in me that I'm like I want to do it. So I want to say that this family trip I'm on is a connection from my self healing and my love altar. You know, I've had a hole in me from the other side of my family, and when I came up here Friday night, I was nervous, a little sick. Me and my mother both, because it's been um, they haven't seen me in 30 years. Put it that way. I'm 37 years old, so it's been a while. I was up here in 1999, but I still didn't see a lot of people. And I was only up here for like one day. Yeah, I came up here for a day. And I never came back. Never came back. My mother left in 1991. We moved in 1991, and my mother never came back. But we came back this time. And it has been such a beautiful and positive experience. My boyfriend has been feeling nothing but joy radiating from me. He feels the connection, the totality of it. I'm fully connected to both sides of my bloodline, and it's beautiful to see the way that my other side of the family, my aunts, my uncles, and my grandma, and then to see their life history and what they've done, and realize I'm still following in the family's footsteps. Like, no matter what, I represent them regardless, not even knowing it. Like, my mother and my father made one hell of a person. And it was a good one. We all say that it was a good one, but it's beautiful. I don't know, words just can't really express how I feel. Um, I guess if you had a side of your family that you've never really connected with, and then as you got older, you had something happen and you reached out, and then you realized that it wasn't as bad as it was or as it could have been, and it made you better inside, then you know how I feel. This is I'm at the Best Western in Connecticut. Um, it's coffee good. The breakfast was outstanding. Before I get to that, the breakfast was outstanding. Um, but it's just the experience of seeing all my cousins, my aunts, my uncles, second cousins, third cousins, eighth cousins. Um, Being on the water, I never knew how much I missed Connecticut until I'm coming back here. I am a Scorpio baby. I am water, and I've always loved living on the water. When I lived in California, I wasn't that far from the beach. In North Carolina, we weren't that far from the beach. In Philly, we still weren't that far from water. We were not that far from the Delaware Bridge or the Delaware River. So that was, it was just a quick ride, like what, 20 minutes downtown, 20-minute ride, and we're at the water. In D.C., I'm far from the water. I'm not near the water at all. Well, no, that's a lie. I mean, we've got the Anacostia River, but that's just horrible. Um, go over the Wilson Bridge, but that's like you could walk over the bridge too, so that's a connection to National Harbor. Down there sits on the water, very beautiful. Um, I think I'm like 2.5 hours from Ocean City, Maryland, which is beautiful, but still is nothing where I can just drive, park, and just sit and enjoy. I don't have that in DC, so being here in Connecticut and then getting that good seafood that is such a difference. born and raised in New England. So I know the difference between New England seafood and then just regular seafood. Now, Annapolis, Maryland, bomb seafood. Why? Because they're based daily in the water. So they have that real good New England seafood that I'm used to. But coming home and just being able to go to the restaurant, and then when you walk to the restaurant, you just see the beach and the water, and you're like, yeah, this is beautiful. I completely, I don't even miss it. So even though I may not have been near my altar is always in me. I mean, I'm connected. You're connected to your altars. You're connected to everything that you do spiritually. And this trip was definitely something that was really needed, and for self, health, and love. So I'm really happy about that. That's pretty much about it. I'll be coming home later on tonight, so I may make another video for final thoughts. Who knows? But we'll see. Do I have anything to say? Only spiritual thing I got was a huge thing of incense. Told you I got a huge thing of incense. Egyptian musk, Nag Champa, and then of course my mother, strawberry and cherry. But those are definitely going to be beautiful additions to the altar. Other than that, no. That was it. Really wasn't prepared to come up here and spend money, because that wasn't what this type of trip was about. But it did turn into something that I do foresee myself coming back up here on multiple occasions, just enjoying stuff I used to do back home. I know I'm up here trying to get this. There we go. So I do love it. And it has been a very rewarding experience. So this is, I want to say, days, 24, 23, 22? Days 22 through 24. Really good healing. The house enchanted more on me than I did it. But it's still a connection, and I'm taking it. It is what it is. This is how my Domagick Challenge enchantment is working, and I'm going to keep it that way. So I'll see y'all later on tonight.